Hello and happy belated PLURsday, my cosmic souls. It is Desi here with Cosmic Glamour Creations, bringing you your weekly tarot forecast along with a brand new month of PLURsday themes and challenges for this lovely month of December. Okay, so this is the tarot forecast for December 5th to December 11th, 2019. And yes, I know we are a day late. I still will cover yesterday, and then we will move forward throughout the week with the cards because maybe yesterday was a little bit trickier for you or something happened, and then hearing the tarot card for that day might spark some ahas, so to speak, or you might go, oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. And then we will go into our new PLUR theme for the month, and I will talk about some exciting things that are happening over here and all that jazz, how you connect with me, and all that good stuff that is in every single video that you have grown to expect, know, and love. But before we get started, be sure to go ahead and hit that like button, give it a thumbs up, give it a heart, share this video out, and of course, subscribe to this channel. Then you will receive updates instantly when the videos are live. So I just wanted to apologize that life has been a little bit hectic for me lately, and I've had a few things thrown my way, both professionally and personally, that made this video be a late video, but it's better to show up than to not show up at all. Alright, so yesterday, December 5th, we have the Five of Wands. This is a card about competition, feeling like you are attacked and that you need to stand your ground and know that where you stand is good and true. And since wands are ruled by fire, they generally represent your passions, creativity, career. So there may have been something that happened yesterday that ruffled your feathers, so to speak, and you had to kind of work through some stuff, and you almost felt like you had to be on the defensive, or finding yourself in an awkward offensive situation, but know that you need to move forward with the light and take the higher ground. So whatever situation may arose yesterday, really take the higher ground with it and keep moving forward. Yep. And that is a true statement for me. All right, now, Friday, which is today, December 6th, we have the Empress. The Empress, oh, this is a gorgeous card. You can see with almost the full moon. She is pregnant and she's surrounded by all of this abundance. And the Empress is really about that nurturing yourself, being grounded. It could be being a mother, that this is like the mother role within your life, or you are the mother role in your life. Either way, this is a card about like earthly abundance and femininity and really truly stepping into your being and nurturing yourself, your heart, your soul, and really taking care of yourself, especially if you had a rough day yesterday with the Five of Wands where you kind of things didn't exactly pan out the way that they were and you were caught off guard and having to deal with situations that you normally don't have to. So it's really important that today you get back to that and nurture yourself, your heart and your soul. Give yourself, be gentle, be kind, love yourself. All right, so Saturday, December 7th, we have the Three of Swords. The ouchie card, as I like to especially this card, with the very traditional symbolism of the heart with the swords in it. Now, swords are your thoughts, your intellect. It's ruled by air. These are challenges and situations that trigger us and force us to grow. Now, there is something going to happen, or somebody's going to say something, or an action is going to happen, and it's going to hurt. And you are going to feel like you just kind of need to sit it out, feel the feelings, allow them, honor them, and then release them. But this is really about a situation, kind of like a heartbreak, but not necessarily. It doesn't need to be like a relationship heartbreak, but just there is going to be something that is going to hurt you. Or trigger you to grow, trigger you to heal. It's just a little cautionary tale that there is going to be some uncomfortable, some ouchy happening. And if you want to, so if you're really taking the time today to care for yourself, then that pain is not going to be as bad. And now you also are a little bit more aware of situations that could arise that might rub you the wrong way and hurt. All right, so Sunday, December 8th, we have the Lovers card, and this is all about marrying your head and your heart, your intuition and your mind, really finding that balance between the light and the dark, and moving forward. In this particular deck, they show in the background the tree of knowledge, and they also have a tree that represents the Zodiac. So it's kind of like, is it written in the stars, this decision or choice or balance that you're trying to find? Is it written in the stars, or is it something that you already know? So it's kind of like fate versus destiny. Some things you can sway and some things you can't. This particular Lover's card does speak about a choice being made, and if you were going to be separated by the sword, or can you find the happy middle ground with the opposite, with the choice that you need to make, if you can really marry your mind and your heart, your intuition and your logic. So it's all about making a choice that creates a balance for us. Okay, Monday, December 9th, we have the Four of Pentacles, and this is all about money, materialistic, your actual physical, material, tangible aspects in your life. Pentacles is ruled by earth, so it's like earthly material matters, which can speak to money, it can speak to your house, it can speak to things that you actually have. But this particular Four of Pentacles is all about, I really feel that you're feeling some lack and you are afraid to lose what you already have because you feel like it's not that much. So you're clinging and you're holding on to everything extra tightly so that you don't lose anything else. But in that, you are warping and skewing the whole perception that you have of whatever it is that you were trying to keep. So just a little heads up that on Monday, really be aware of how you are viewing things in your life and the value that they hold for you, and to make sure that you're not holding on too tight so that you skew the things. All right, so Tuesday, December 10th, we have the Hierophant. And this is all about society and society's role that it plays in your life. Now, this is about finding your tribe, finding your soul family, and really going to a place where you can be acknowledged and accept for exactly what it is that you are, where you can be your true self, and you can explore those feelings and this pathway that you're on. It really speaks to like more of a spiritual path more than anything, because when you're following your own spiritual path, it's really important that you have a group of people that are like-minded and have a similar moral compass and belief structure as you do, so that you do feel safe and able to actually be yourself and express yourself without judgment. So on Tuesday, it is time for us to find your tribe. Call on them, join them, be with them, and know that they are there to, everybody wants to see you grow, everybody wants you to succeed, and that everybody is on the same wavelength as you. So it's really important, especially after the weekend that we had, according to these cards, that you find your tribe and you move forward. Now, we end off on Wednesday, December 11th. We have the Ace of Swords. So once again, swords is thoughts, intellects, challenges, ruled by air. But in this particular card, the Ace of Swords speaks to a brand new solution, an idea, a spark, an epiphany that you have that is almost like a aha moment, and you realize how you can overcome this challenge and a situation that you may be going through, but you're just going to have like this spark and be able to move forward. And you're really looking outside of the box in this situation so that you can move forward. So I'm just going to do a little quick tarot story about our week, because it's a little bit of a doozy. Let's just be real. All right, so as I said, yesterday we had the Five of Wands, so there's a conflict going on, and now it's time to nurture yourself, because I feel like this conflict that happened is going to cause a little bit of pain a little further down the road, forcing you to make a choice that makes you feel good, both in your mind and your soul. And with that choice, don't hold on too tightly to things so that you don't skew your perception and their worth and warp it. And that's why it's really important for you to find your tribe and reach out to them throughout all this. The general message this week is really reach out to those that love you, who care for you, support you, and help you grow and help nurture you. That's really a big theme here, because they're going to have a little bit of a rocky week. But then after speaking with your tribe and realizing that things aren't as they seem and they don't need to be warped and skewed, then you will find that solution. And I'm really getting the fact that you are going to find a solution to these ouchy cards, and you're going to find a solution and be able to move forward and make the best of the next week. So just it's a bit of a rougher week, but as I said, if you call on your tribe, then you will survive just fine. Now, because of the cards that were pulled today, I also pulled a card from The Universe Has My Back, and asked, how can the universe help support us this week? And the card that I pulled was, I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So that kind of ties back into like the Four of Pentacles, and really know what you want and what you focus on. So if you're focusing on the lack, then the lack will grow. If you're focusing on the abundance, then the abundance will grow. So hopefully that makes sense. That this is how we can lean on the universe to have our back this week, is I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Okay, so those are our cards for this week, and hopefully everybody finds their tribe. I am always open and available to chat. You can hang out with me on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description of this video, where you can come hang out with us. I am a lot more active there than I am on Instagram. My Facebook page is kind of like my little community square, so by all means, come hang out with us there. I go live, usually go live 3 times a week, just to kind of pull some cards and chat and just kind of have fun and get to know everybody who's following on this journey and supporting me on this journey that I have embarked on. And it's a nice little way to give back. All right, now it is time for our... Oh, wrong side. PLURsday, gratitude, prompt. Now, as I mentioned, this is the first PLURsday of December, so that means we have a whole new theme. The last 2 months for October and November, we traveled through the chakras. For the last PLURsday month of the year of 2019, oh my goodness, can you believe it? It's almost 2020. Where did the time go? All right, so basically, our theme for the month of December is connections that we have with people within our lives. So this week's PLURsday gratitude prompt is all about parents or grandparents, those parental roles within your life. Now, they can be blood, they can be chosen. Maybe it's somebody that you just connected with and they're totally like the grandma figure that you miss because maybe grandma's already in heaven. Or somebody was a really strong influence. And you know what? And grandparents can often play a role of being a parent for you. So this is a week to really honor those connections. So your challenge is to reach out to anybody who is within those roles within your life and just let them know that you love them. Thank them for being in that role in your life, because it's really important with connections, especially in December, because it's one of the harder months, because this is usually the time when everybody's celebrating Christmas and celebrating family, and not everybody has that. Or you have recently had a loss, and it makes the holiday times a lot harder to get through. So that is why the month of December is that it's all about connections, honoring those connections, and reaching out to them. So your gratitude prompt is to reach out to your grandparents or your parents or somebody who plays a role within your life, kind of like within that role, I guess, someone who plays that role in your life, and let them know that you're grateful for them and that you love them and you're really appreciative of what they bring into your life. It's I think not only will you feel good for sharing that, but I know you will make their day extra beautiful just by taking the time to reach out and say, hey, I love you. Mom, thank you for everything that you've done for me. Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me. Just as simple as that. Or just call to say I love you. And really see where that takes you. But I know not everybody may have the best relationship with your mother or your father or your grandparents, but I'm pretty sure you got somebody in your life that kind of has stepped up to that role, and I encourage you to reach out to them and let them know how much you love them and how much you're grateful for them. It will make you feel better, and it will make them feel 1,000 times better. So go infect some gratitude into those roles of parents or grandparents in your life. All right, so that is that. Now, moving forward into some little shop talk. The Sagittarius lesson is still up and available for grabs. The link will be in the description where you can go ahead and grab your Sagittarius lesson, or you can sign up for the live recording of Capricorn, which will be happening on December 28th, I believe. I didn't write it down, and I thought that I did. Yeah, so Saturday, December 28th at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is when the live recording of the Capricorn lesson will be there. Side note, anybody who signs up for the live round of the recording of the Capricorn lesson, my astrologer friend Mandy has said that if you reach out and you are open and willing to share your birth chart, either you can share your actual birth chart with her, or you can share all the information that she would need for your birth to pull up a birth chart for you. She will look at your chart and also share share how Capricorn affects you personally within your birth chart. So there's 12 different houses that affect different areas in your life. And so when you purchase the Capricorn lesson, you will also get some tidbits from my astrologer, lovely lady astrologer Mandy, and she will bring forth some added information that is more so not just to generalize what Capricorn is all about, but what it means for you in your birth signs and where it is all in your birth chart. So that's a super exciting new thing now that Mandy is completely certified as an astrologer and she's certified to read birth charts and everything, that she's now offering that as a bonus for joining the live round. So you'll definitely want to take her up on that. When you get your welcome email, I will also reach out to see if that is something that you would like to share with Mandy. You will get her contact information and you can reach out to her with however you feel comfortable to share your birth chart with her so that she can bring forward some interesting tidbits on how Capricorn affects you. And that will be the same for Aquarius and the same for Pisces. So the last handful of Zodiac inspired makeup lessons will all come with that added feature. If you so choose to share your birth chart with Mandy, she will bring forward information that is relevant to you personally, not just general, which is really exciting. Yay! All right, so those are the things that are going on with our Zodiac makeup. As everybody knows, being a makeup artist, I like to create makeup looks. And then that leads us into my readings for feedings fundraiser that I have going on. I am donating 60% of all my sales from November 18th to January 1st, 2020. So the first day of the next year. Any sales, whether that is makeup services, readings, Zodiac purchases, any of those that happen up until January 1st, I will be donating 60% to the Veterans Food Bank and the Calgary Food Bank. So it'll be split 30-30 between those two amazing food banks. And I'm really excited to share that with you guys. There is a link in the description if you want to check out all about that fundraiser. There will be links for the food banks that I have partnered with. And I hope to see you guys there. There is also a link to book now where you can just go ahead and book a reading. A little reminder that all my services, yes, when you purchase them, it instantly takes you to my booking link. Now, if you are giving this as a gift, then just reach out to me and I will withhold the booking link until a later time if you were giving one of my services to somebody that you love and giving them the gift of knowledge and insight and experience, because things are things, but experiences last forever. So just like knowledge is something that takes you a long way, and insight. So any of my services you can purchase and gift them at a later date, and I will love to coordinate with you so that once you've given the gift, then I would reach out to the amazing loved one that gets to receive, and then they will be able to book with me at a time that works for them. So I'm really excited to share that with you guys. I've been mentioning it for a little while now, and it's pretty much all said and done and ready to go. So get out there, grab your Zodiac lessons, grab your readings, and come join me and have some fun. You get to give the gift of giving back. So not only do you get to give a gift that your loved ones will never forget and well, you can't really put it in a box, so it's an experience that won't just get thrown in the trash. And you're being you are helping out the environment by booking a reading with me, because then you're not having all that waste of paper and all that other stuff. Be a little green, book a reading with me, and you get to feed the hungry, which is an amazing opportunity that I get to share with you guys. And that would be that. All right, so that is everything that's going on this week. Be sure to tune in next week for our next PLUR challenge of gratitude in our connections theme for December. I also want to remind you once more to go ahead, give this video a like, a share, and of course, subscribe. Thank you so much once again for hanging out with me. I am Desi with Cosmic Glamour Creations. I send you so much love, so much gratitude. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.